Okay, so let's take a look at step number 6 for this exercise. So for step number 6, you're actually going to select the one item you have to focus on to move on, okay? So the item you must pick to move on must have all, I repeat, all of these criteria, okay? So there's 3 things. Number 1, the happier it makes you feel, the better. So if you, let's say, I put 100% and 100% for both of these, but let's say if I put one is like 70%, one is 80%, then the 80% is more dominant. So that's something that you wanna pick, okay? Anyway, and then the number 2 is the faster time-wise you can have it, the better. So the shorter time frame, so for me it will be this 3 months one that I put. And then the third criteria is the easier it is to accomplish, the better. So the easier it is for you to accomplish, that the one you pick. Now, it's okay if it's hard for you to accomplish, okay, as long as the time frame is shorter, between 3 to 6 months, okay? And 1 to 3 months is the optimal time frame, okay? Optimal time frame for you. So if you look on top here, I have the first one is the job, the second one is extra income that I have to somehow come up with, okay? So basically for me, so I am happier here and happy here, so they're both kind of even. But then when I look at the time frame, this one here disappears 6 to 9 months, and this is only 3 months, okay? And they're both hard and doable. So for me, the criteria that changes makes me pick this one is the shorter time frame, okay? So this is why this becomes my number 1 to execute, and this becomes my number 2 to execute. But for now, I don't even worry about this number 2, okay? I cross it out, I don't need this. The only thing I know I need to do next is this one. That's the item I pick to execute next, okay? That's it. So look at your, do this exercise. I'm gonna give you I think it will be a Word document, or it will be a PDF for you to download so you can actually go through the steps, okay, and do this exercise. You can do it multiple times if you want. One more thing I want to mention. So there'll be also a step number 7. Now, a step number 7 is if you get to like this type of decision, but you're really not sure. You're like, man, maybe I could do this faster, you know? Well, if you're not sure, go to my tip number 10, okay? It's my decision form, okay? And this my decision form, okay, in tip number 10, I'll explain to you how to actually pick a decision or an item that you're struggling to pick because you have some kind of alternative. So I'm gonna actually show you how to do that in tip number 10. So you wanna do this now good perfect exercise first, and then if you need extra help, you can go for tip number 10, and tip number 10 will actually help you with the execution planning a bit more differently than this exercise, okay?